Okay, so now we try to work with a different kind of events now. So first of all, we try to understand what is an event. Event is a process which can perform some kind of operation in a particular situation. What are the different kind of events we have? JS provide below kind of events. One is a click event, one is the double click when you go with the mouse over, mouse out, mouse move, focus event, blur event, key press event, key down event, key up event, context menu event, cut event, copy event, paste event, change event, load event, etc. And one more thing, events are executing with help of functions. Events are executing with help of functions. And what is the process, working process of event? Working process of event is very simple. Okay, so when events are going to be performing in real time, when you go with any website, when you enter the username and password, and immediately I click on the sign in option. When you click on the sign in option, the username and password captured and which can send to the server, and server process your username and password, check the validation. If username and password both are correct, both are matched, both are correct by the database checking, then only user allowed for the first page or home page. Am I right? If the username and password both are matched and both are correct, if the data is available already in the database, check with the database. If the both are good and correct, then only user can able to watch the home page. Okay, when you want to perform an event, for example, in some websites, if you go for Amazon, if you go for Flipkart or Myntra, when you hover on the image, a product image is looking like a bigger. When you hover on the image is bigger. It means some event is going to be performing on top of the element. In some websites, when you hover on the menu button, that menu button is going to be having something like a little bit style change, a font color changed or background color changed. It may be have some transparent colors. All these are actually events. But when you perform some event on top of the element, event have some working process. The first step is access element by the tag name or class name or ID name. That is the first step. And the second step is apply add event listener method on top of an element. The first step is important. What is the first step? First of all, access your element by the tag name or class name or ID name. The second step is add event listener method. Add event listener method you have to perform on top of the element. It may be accessed by the tag name, it may be accessed by the class name, or it may be accessed by the ID name. Add event listener method is very important on top of the element. But third point, you see, add event listener have two parameters. The first parameter is event name. Second parameter is event handler. Event name is predefined. Predefined the JS provided names. Predefined means JS provided names. You cannot give your own name for that. JS is going to be providing some event names. That event name only you have to specify it. And handler, what is a handler? Handler is a function. It is a custom defined one. Custom defined one is something like you can define your own name for that. And the fourth step is most important one. Fourth step is implement event handler as function. For example, here a custom defined name I specify as fun or fun one. My custom defined function name is fun one. The same fun one you have to implement in the fourth step. Implement event handler as a function. Write a function and give the function name as fun one, and you can go with the function body. Inside the function body, whatever the operation you want to perform, that operation you have to implement it. Am I clear? Am I clear? So come down and we have the button. So for example, I'm taking one simple example I'm working with. I can share the notes if you want later. Okay. I'm taking a button, simple button. Button is a HTML normal button element. For that button, I'm trying to implementing some script. Okay, script open and script close. Don't forget about it. Inside the script, I'm trying to accessing the elements. The first step is access element by the tag name or class name or ID name. Document.getElement by ID. It's a button, BTN. And after that, for the BTN, the second step is apply add event listener method. Apply add event listener method. So document.getElement by ID BTN dot add event listener. Add event listener is a method now. This method is compulsory for event injection. Event injection, add event listener is compulsory method. After that, add event listener have two parameters. The third step is important. Third step is add event listener have two parameters. The first parameter is event name. This one is event name. Let me go. We have two parameters now. The first parameter is event name. The second parameter is event handler. The second parameter is event handler. Okay. The first parameter is event name, second parameter is event handler. Both are compulsory, both are important. Okay, first one is JS defined. The first one is JS defined. Second one is JS defined nothing but predefined. JS defined nothing but predefined. Function one is user defined. User defined means our own custom name you can specify. This one is predefined one. This one is the user defined. Am I clear? Okay, so now let us go with a simple program. Let me go with the click event. The same code I copied and pasted here. So we have a button and we have some script open and script close. And here we have simple point. Directly I'm going with the third point, document.getElementBy ID. The ID name is btn, add event listener. Listener is click. And we implemented as a handler name as function fun1. And even fun1 also implemented as a function. So function is keyword, JavaScript keyword. Don't give the capital name for this also. 1 second. Okay, so we have to implement the function compulsory. That is the function handler fun1. So function fun1 that is going to be having alert box. So I'm just giving alert box here. Now let me execute it. So just refresh the program. And we have a button. When you click on a button, I got an alert box called button clicked. So event is firing or not? Event is going to be fired from the browser. Event fire is very, very important. In real time, we will be having a lot of events. If you have the sign in form, sign in button clicking is event. When you are entering the user details and click on the sign up button also event. When you hover on the image changing, that is an event. When you hover on the button color is changing, transparent colors are applying, that is an event. When you scroll the page, that is an event. If you have options, for example, you are selecting option, that is an event. So terms and conditions, checkbox, you're checking the checkbox, that is an event. There are a lot of events users are going to be performing on top of the websites, even in the mobile applications also. Mobile applications, people are actually working with the touch, single touch, double touch, whatever it may be, or scroll. All these are different kind of events. So we try to execute all the events one by one, step by step, don't worry. For this, you can work with the click event right now.